I'm getting a message. Mr. Wise, hi, I'm Alice. Your sister just gave me your knock-knock contact info. Looking forward to connect with you. Good morning, Alice. I'm really sorry for reaching out so early. I'm bothering you. I was just about to look for you anyways. It's fine, don't worry. Alright, I'll be waiting for you here at the Sleepend Temple Atrium. Atrium? What was an atrium? Let's go there. Oh, morning training? Okay. I don't know what's with the dog. Hey, Alice.
Good morning, Mr. Wise.
Good morning.
Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No worries, you came here for help after all.
No problem. You came to us for help, and really, no need to be so formal. Just call me Wise.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You look a little tired. Did you even sleep?
Tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is a disgrace to my family's name.
It's not just that bad.
Oh,
okay,
no,
don't worry
it's
about
not
it.
That bad. Soybian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
The area below Alice's room, sure.
How about we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Mr. Wise. Shall we head out to investigate the area below my apartment building? Sure. Yeah, let's continue this.
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you
gotta
heard
talk
a
about it,
soft
though.
thump, followed by a loud bang.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
Here we are. I'm staying at the building on the left. Oh, right here? Due to the influx of visitors from TOPS and the inspections team, Porcelumix ran out of rooms in their guest buildings, so it was arranged to stay here instead. Look at the ground over there. There's all kinds of items scattered around. Let's go check it out. The poor flowers. Look at that. Hello. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. Recycling them through empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where did these flowers come from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. I don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh look, there's an identical flower pot on that balcony over there. I can't believe they put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that is irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Your butler? Oh, he's our butler, yeah. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Your family's pretty strict, huh? Yes, as grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundations of the time field, so we cannot neglect even small matters like flower pots. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton and huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window, there was another noise from downstairs. It must have been the sound of a falling flower pot. It's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot? This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. Which floor do you live on? The second to last floor, the one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe on the left side of the billboard. Oh, so someone maybe like snuck up on that? How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and adverts have very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? Oh, I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was just talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing noises from around here. It turns out there is a construction site not far behind. Yeah, I can see a huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Yeah, maybe that one did something, huh? The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by that flower pot. But why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, that's weird for it to be here. Upon closer inspections, there are a number of thin scratches on the surface of the box. No, wait, those look like claw marks from some small animal. If a gut feeling, you're onto something. Before you know it, you lift the box. Yeah, I did hear a little squeaking noise. Oh, look there. There's a trail of tiny footprints. It's glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact same color as a glowing skeleton I saw last night. Looks like we found our perp.
Wise, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
My thoughts? They're probably pretty close, both of them.
I think our guesses are probably pretty close.
Really? Then let's go over what we found together. First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
Just been your eye. It was probably from some cargo hanging from the tower crane, yeah.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. Cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was not talking about a cargo. It was not talking about that skeleton. Yeah.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up, but that little creature couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller. Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
It was either of those little glowing footprints.
It's pretty clear. The culprit is what
Bless you,
left
Cots.
those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in phosphorescent paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
It is the full sequence of events. Yeah,
There's no
let's go.
phosphorescent paint on the drain pipe, so it's likely the little creature hitched a ride on the cargo and was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, it couldn't have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me.
Yep.
That's going
Or
too
scare you.
far. Wise, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Yeah, I see. I can't move though. Hello?
Let's follow them and check it out.
I still can't move! Hello?
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Oh, I have to go half of this one first, not the last? Okay. And then they go over here. We're gonna be little
The
detectives.
footprints stop here. Did it
They
jump
go over the
off?
railing. They probably jumped down from the
Let's
railing.
go down and take a look.
Yeah. I would if I could.
Client increased to 120 BPM.
Oh. Are you okay, Alice?
Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Okay, listen, I'm not cornering it.
Harry, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Someone pick it up?
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away!
It's the raccoon!
There! It ran into that shop!
So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit.
Monato? What?
Yes, it's so huge!
Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Huh?
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you're the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases. Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Girl, she's getting to you again. This one's going to be a tough nut to crack. Yeah.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject. Seems like she'll be a tough nut to crack.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%, damn.
Thank you very much. No, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first
I love her cute little
Porcelumex
thing here. Look at her. It always changes.
Investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl.
What I don't like, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to her.
That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Just look when it like resets. Oh.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Okay, I'm gonna defend Alice, whatever happened there. I was distracted.
Porcelumix brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that, even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumix. So why place all the blame on this time field alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training. Wise, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Monato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
From the sound of it, you are pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Special porcelain shard. What's this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it just my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Oh, that's neat.
During
Good job.
manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
Someone explain what just happened,
Could someone explain what just happened?
please?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Oh wow, what a shocker.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Waifei Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
How did you find a shard?
Where did you find the shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Caelynx Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Caelynx Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Wise, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now.
Huh?
Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after Alice leaves.
You
Huh?
didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I join you in the
Can
investigation?
I come with you to Caelynx Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day! Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door!
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Wise away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Monato, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Sorry I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word in when Yuzo is around. The heck, Manitou? That's so mean. You guys are pretty close, huh? We're classmates. That guy's in school? How many times are you repeating school? Yeah, sure. So we've got a ton of students from Wildfit Peninsula, so that characters like Monarchy are pretty rare. And those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice people are even rare. So you decide to investigate the Obscura. Let's just go along with what she says. Actually, Yuzuha was the one who wanted to investigate. But I also think we can't let Persolumus get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Salme Bay and ask around. Speaking of Salme Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore below Phalium Heights. In the past, Lumite mine from the Hollow was washed there first. Now, quite a few residents have moved in. The elevator at Suban Temple's entrance goes straight to Salem Bay. It had been fixed last week. But the elevator goes to Salem Bay. Let's go check it out. Okay, sure. Woo. Getting more points. Where do I go? I don't think I can just go down here, huh? Can I just go down here? Sorry, madam. Over there. Oh, oh! Oh, look, Anaxa is here.
The elevator's still out of service?
But it's working
I thought
again.
The repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry, I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porcelumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porcelumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porcelumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we cannot get to Salem Bay right now?
So we
Is there
can't go
another
to
way?
Saloon Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Yeah, right. All those lies like there aren't any other routes only work on outsiders. Porcelumex can't fool us.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Oh my god, no.
I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porcelumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Wise. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Shortly after, Yuzuha managed to leave. He returned to Suban Temple with the Obscura shard and briefly tell Belle what had happened that morning. Can you sense anything? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. I hate to admit it, but I guess my perception isn't quite on your level. I barely even used the perception technique Shifu taught me. But I agree with you all. This thing's super suspicious. You should definitely look into it properly. Wise, I'll come with you to Caelynx Bay using Eos. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. So tidying up a bit, you set out with Eos.
I wonder how things are
so just
going
go.
with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Tippy tappy tippy tappy tip tap dee da dee da dip tap dee da dee da dip. Hello. Oh. Okay. Easy. Oh, excuse me. Hi guys. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Vice to think you're a mean person. I couldn't care less about her lady. Besides, what does it matter if people think I'm mean? You're gonna put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about how we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain pass too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain path is full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple at the strength of the normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. This just got way easier. Yeah, huh? Vaguely explain Fairy's abilities. Oh, I forgot about Fairy. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage as long as it's not human patrols? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'd definitely be all, absolutely not, you can't do that. So you say you don't care. Alright, well, let's roll Monato. Monato and I will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of upping those visual logs. Monato was totally ignored. Alright, if we're all set, let's head out. Let's go! Am I actively fighting with them, or am I fighting with a regular team?
We just have to follow this railway track
Oh, I'm
get to
Yuzo.
Caelynx Bay.
Okay. I don't know how she fights. I haven't done her
What?
mock-up battle yet. Oh. My axe special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks enemies in the state, it triggers flavor match, causing them to continuously take damage. Okay. When other squad members hits on enemies, use the launcher's basic attack. Hard candy should around the enemy. When this attack hits enemies affected by sweet scare, if the attack user will consume sugar points to deal additional... Okay.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we
Ooh, Monato's helping?
All done. Let's go.
Wait, I have to check out how he's fighting next
Come
time.
with me
Wait.
for a sec.